Hello, beautiful parents and caring families. I'm Emma, and today we're talking about a topic that can truly shape your child's future: how simple daily routines build strong character in children. Every parent wants to raise a child who is kind, confident, respectful, and emotionally strong, but in today's busy world, many wonder if they are doing enough. The truth is, strong character is not built through perfection or grand speeches. It is built quietly through the small habits and routines you repeat every single day at home. In this video, I'll share powerful yet simple daily practices that help children grow into resilient, responsible, and compassionate human beings. So stay with me, because one small change in your daily routine could create a lifelong transformation for your child. Every parent wants to raise a child who stands out for the right reasons. Not because of trophies, grades, or popularity, but because they are kind, capable, confident, and deeply grounded. Yet many parents quietly wonder if they are doing enough. In a world filled with distractions, pressure, and endless comparison, raising exceptional kids can feel confusing. This video will show you 7 powerful parenting routines that quietly shape extraordinary children through everyday moments, not perfection, pressure, or complicated methods. Exceptional children are not born from constant praise or expensive opportunities. They are built through consistent habits at home. What happens in ordinary mornings, difficult afternoons, and calm evenings matters more than dramatic parenting speeches. Children become what they repeatedly experience. They learn confidence through practice, discipline through structure, empathy through connection, and wisdom through observation. The routines you create today become the character your child carries tomorrow. The first powerful parenting routine is creating calm and predictable mornings. How a child begins the day influences everything that follows. When mornings are rushed, chaotic, or filled with yelling, children start the day stressed and reactive. But when mornings feel steady, warm, and clear, children feel safe and capable. That emotional stability affects mood, focus, and behavior. A powerful morning routine does not need to be complicated. It can begin with waking your child gently, greeting them with warmth, and offering a simple expectation for the day. Encourage them to make their bed, wash up, get dressed, and participate in one small responsibility. Maybe they help prepare breakfast, pack their bag, or feed a pet. These tiny actions teach ownership. Psychologically, predictable mornings reduce anxiety because the brain knows what to expect. Children feel more in control when routines repeat consistently. Instead of depending on reminders every minute, they begin learning independence. Over time, they stop seeing themselves as someone who must be pushed and begin seeing themselves as someone who can lead themselves. The emotional tone matters too. A few calm words can shape identity. Saying "Good morning, I believe in you," or "Let's have a strong day together" may sound small, but repeated daily, these phrases become inner voices children carry into stressful situations. One day, when facing challenge, they may hear your calmness inside themselves. When a child starts the day grounded, the next routine becomes easier to build, because children who feel secure are more ready to grow. The second powerful parenting routine is teaching effort before reward. Many children today are surrounded by instant gratification. Entertainment is immediate. Answers are instant. Purchases can happen in seconds. Because of this, patience and persistence must be intentionally taught. Exceptional kids often develop one trait early that separates them from others: they know how to keep going when something feels hard. This routine begins in simple moments. Ask your child to finish putting toys away before starting something new. Encourage them to complete homework before screen time. Invite them to practice a skill even when they feel frustrated. Support them through discomfort instead of rescuing them immediately. The key is not harshness. It is guidance. You are not teaching your child to suffer. You are teaching them that temporary frustration is survivable and often necessary for growth. When a child struggles to tie shoes, solve a problem, or clean a mess, the instinct may be to do it for them. But every time you take over too quickly, you unintentionally send the message that they cannot handle difficulty. Instead, stay near them. Coach without controlling. Say things like, "Try one more time, I know this is hard," or "I'll help you think through it." This creates resilience. Their brain begins linking effort with success rather than linking challenge with avoidance. Children who learn effort early often become teenagers and adults who can handle rejection, setbacks, and long-term goals. They understand that confidence is not magic. It is earned through repeated action. That lesson becomes priceless in school, relationships, and future careers. Once children begin trusting effort, the next routine shapes how they handle emotions during difficult moments. The third powerful parenting routine is emotional coaching instead of emotional dismissal. Many children misbehave not because they are bad, but because they are overwhelmed. They feel anger, embarrassment, jealousy, sadness, fear, or disappointment but do not yet know what to do with those emotions. If parents only react to behavior and ignore feelings, children may learn to hide emotions or explode with them. Exceptional kids are often emotionally skilled kids. They know how to recognize feelings, express them appropriately, and recover from stress. This ability can be built at home. When your child is upset, begin with presence before correction. Sit near them. Lower your voice. Help name the emotion. You seem frustrated. That felt disappointing. I can see you are angry. Naming feelings helps organize the nervous system. It tells the child their inner experience makes sense and can be handled. This does not mean approving harmful behavior. You can validate emotion while setting boundaries. It is okay to feel angry. It is not okay to hit. It is okay to feel disappointed. It is not okay to scream at others. This teaches emotional responsibility. Children who grow up with emotional coaching often become better communicators. They are less likely to shut down or lash out because they have language for what is happening inside them. They also become more empathetic. When children understand their own emotions, they are better able to understand the feelings of others. Over time, a child who once cried, yelled, or withdrew may begin saying, "I need space, I feel nervous," or "I need help calming down." That is exceptional growth. As emotional maturity develops, children become ready for the next routine, one that strengthens character through contribution. The fourth powerful parenting routine is giving meaningful responsibility at home. Many parents love helping their children so much that they accidentally remove every burden. They clean everything, organize everything, solve every issue, and ask little in return. While well-intentioned, this can weaken confidence and create entitlement. Children need to feel needed. Responsibility gives them dignity. It tells them they matter to the family and can contribute to something larger than themselves. Meaningful responsibility depends on age. Younger children can put clothes in baskets, wipe small surfaces, feed pets, or carry light items. Older children can help cook, organize spaces, wash dishes, care for siblings appropriately, or manage school preparation. The goal is not perfection. The goal is participation. When children help consistently, several qualities grow at once. They learn competence because they can do real tasks. They learn discipline because tasks must be repeated. They learn empathy because they see others working too. They learn gratitude because they understand effort behind daily life. How parents respond matters greatly. Avoid criticism over minor mistakes. If a child folds towels imperfectly or spills while learning, treat the process as growth. Say thank you for helping, let me show you a better way, or I appreciate your effort. Encouragement keeps responsibility connected to pride instead of shame. Children who contribute at home often carry that mindset outward. They help classmates, notice needs, and become team players. They understand that life is not only about being served. It is also about serving well. Once a child feels capable and useful, the next routine helps protect them from one of the greatest threats of modern childhood, disconnection. The fifth powerful parenting routine is daily undistracted connection. In many homes, families spend hours near each other but little time truly connected. Screens, stress, notifications, and schedules can fill every gap. Yet children thrive not merely on proximity, but on attention. Even confident children need regular moments that say, "You matter more than my phone, more than my stress, more than the world outside this room." This routine can be simple. 10 to 20 minutes of focused connection each day can create powerful results. Play with them. Listen to their stories. Walk together. Read aloud. Eat a meal without devices. Ask real questions and stay curious about their answers. The quality of attention matters more than the activity itself. When a parent kneels to listen, laughs sincerely, or remembers something the child said earlier, the child feels seen. Feeling seen builds security. Secure children are often more cooperative because they are emotionally filled rather than constantly seeking attention through behavior. Daily connection also gives parents insight. You notice mood changes sooner. You hear worries before they become crises. You understand friendships, interests, fears, and dreams while the child still wants to share them. For older children and teens, connection may look different. It may happen while driving, cooking, exercising, or doing chores side by side. Many children talk more easily when eye contact is indirect and pressure is low. Stay available without forcing conversation. Children who feel deeply connected at home are less vulnerable to unhealthy outside validation. They do not need strangers, trends, or peer approval to define their worth as strongly because belonging already exists inside the family. Connection lays the emotional foundation for the next routine, one that teaches wisdom in a noisy world. The sixth powerful parenting routine is modeling the behavior you want to see. Parents often focus on what they say, but children learn more from what they witness. They study tone, habits, reactions, honesty, self-control, and relationships. Your example becomes their blueprint. If a parent tells children to be respectful but speaks harshly when stressed, children absorb harshness. If a parent teaches honesty but lies casually, children learn convenience over integrity. If a parent demands calm but explodes under pressure, children learn that emotions excuse behavior. The opposite is equally powerful. When children see a parent apologize sincerely, they learn humility. When they see promises kept, they learn reliability. When they watch kindness toward strangers, they learn compassion. When they observe persistence after failure, they learn courage. This routine asks parents to see everyday life as constant teaching. How you treat service workers, how you speak about people behind their backs, how you handle traffic, how you respond to mistakes, how you manage disappointment, all of it becomes education. You do not need to be perfect. In fact, perfection can be harmful because it feels fake or unreachable. What children need is authenticity and repair. If you lose patience, return later and own it. I spoke poorly earlier. That was wrong. I'm working on doing better. Moments like this teach accountability more powerfully than lectures ever could. Children raised around integrity often develop internal standards. They choose what is right not only when watched, but when alone. That is the mark of exceptional character. With values being modeled consistently, the final routine helps children become strong enough to carry those values into the future. The seventh powerful parenting routine is ending each day with reflection and gratitude. Nights are powerful because the brain processes experiences before sleep. What children think about at the end of the day can shape emotional memory and long-term mindset. A simple bedtime reflection routine creates calm, wisdom, and emotional closure. Ask 3 questions. What went well today? What was hard today? What can we do differently tomorrow? Then add 1 gratitude question. What are you thankful for tonight? These questions help children organize experience. Successes become visible. Challenges become manageable. Mistakes become lessons instead of identity. Gratitude shifts attention from scarcity to abundance. Bedtime reflection also deepens trust. Some children reveal fears or worries only when the day quiets down. A child who seemed fine may suddenly share embarrassment, loneliness, or anxiety. Because you created a nightly ritual, they have a safe place for those feelings. Keep the tone warm, not interrogative. This is not performance review time. It is emotional reset time. Younger children may answer in 1 sentence. Older children may talk longer some nights and little on others. Consistency matters more than depth. Children who practice reflection often develop self-awareness earlier than peers. They learn to think about behavior, choices, emotions, and growth. This habit becomes powerful in adolescence and adulthood because reflective people adjust faster, learn deeper, and repeat mistakes less often. When gratitude is included, children also become more content. They appreciate relationships, opportunities, and simple joys rather than endlessly chasing more. Now imagine these 7 routines working together. A child starts the day with structure and calm. They learn effort before reward. They are coached through emotions instead of shamed for them. They carry responsibility and contribution at home. They receive daily focused connection. They witness values modeled consistently. They end the day with reflection and gratitude. This combination creates something remarkable. It creates children who trust themselves because they practice competence. Children who handle stress because emotions were guided, not ignored. Children who persist because effort became normal. Children who care for others because contribution was expected. Children who know their worth because connection was consistent. Children who act with integrity because they saw integrity lived. Children who grow continuously because reflection became habit. That is what exceptional really means. Not flawless. Not famous. Not always first. Exceptional means emotionally strong, morally grounded, mentally flexible, and capable of doing good in the world. Parents often look for one big breakthrough. The perfect school. The perfect activity. The perfect speech that changes everything. But children are rarely transformed by one dramatic moment. They are shaped by repeated ordinary moments handled with wisdom. If these routines feel like a lot, start small. Choose one this week. Maybe calm mornings. Maybe nightly gratitude. Maybe giving one new responsibility. Maybe 10 minutes of undistracted connection each day. Build slowly and stay steady. Children do not need perfect parents. They need present parents who are willing to repeat what matters. Years from now, many of the toys, trends, and worries of today will be forgotten. But the routines you build now can remain inside your child for life. If this message helped you think differently about parenting, support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with another parent who wants to raise strong, wise, exceptional kids.